In much of the Democratic Party, it's now fashionable to say that America is racist. That is a lie. America is not a racist country.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Stephen A. Smith defends Megyn Kelly over racist claims after Black National Anthem criticism. I don't even know who's still listening to her. She looks sick as hell, but I don't know who's listening to her anymore. Have they found the new blonde to replace her with? But I don't give a damn about the NFL. The NFL is trash. It will always be trash, but I will enjoy the games as long as these dudes want to get out there and they want to get pennies on the dollar for their performance. Hey, that's on them. And this was her tweet from Twitter. I refuse to call it X. That's disrespectful to Malcolm X. She said, this so-called Black National Anthem does not belong at the Super Bowl. We already have a national anthem and it includes everyone. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because if it included everyone, they would sing the third verse that was taken out. Okay? They so want to believe that they are so noble and upright. It is so disgusting. Because as you can see, okay, if it's a Black national anthem, let's say it's a Black national anthem, which it's not, but let's say it's a Black national anthem. Aren't Black Americans Americans? So it doesn't matter which one you use, right? I mean, one of them has, some very offensive anti-Black lyrics in there. The other one is actually uplifting and very inclusive and supporting, to be honest. And people called her a racist, as they should. Now it says on Monday's episode of the Stephen A. Smith Show, as if anybody cares about what show he has, this shucking and jiving raccoon, while the TV personality said he doesn't know Kelly, of course, or his dumb ass wouldn't have said that at all. He doesn't find her statements to be racist, and he doesn't speak for Black people or the Black community. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I can't go in the way that I want to go in about her when people are out here from my community just throwing out the word racist. You don't know that about her. And he just said he doesn't know anything about her, but he's defending her, saying she's not racist, even though he doesn't know anything about her, claiming the Black community doesn't know anything about her. You cannot make this shit up.
When you throw out the word racism, do me a favor. Have more evidence before you do it so it can't be dismissed. I don't know Megyn Kelly at all. I don't find her statement to be racist. I find it to be, in her eyes, patriotic. I find it to be, in her eyes, self-righteous. I find her to be a bit detached from reality being faced by Black Americans everywhere. I got that part. But I can't go in the way that I wanted to go in about her when people are out there from my community just throwing out the word racist. You don't. When you throw out the word racism, do me a favor. Have more evidence before you do it so it can't be dismissed. I don't know Megyn Kelly at all. I don't find her statement to be racist. I find it to be, in her eyes, patriotic. I find it to be, in her eyes, self-righteous. I find her to be a bit detached from reality being faced by Black Americans everywhere. I got that part. But I can't go in the way that I wanted to go in about her when people are out there from my community just throwing out the word racist. You don't know that about her. And when you say something like that, you dilute the potency and the importance of the argument. I don't expect white people to have the sensibilities of Black people. Could you do one or two things? Could you have a more thorough understanding of Black history, what provoked the existence of the Black National Anthem, and speak to that reality, or simply stomach it?
So basically, everyone was calling him a tap dancing Sambo, a rocket raccoon, and everything else, because they were saying this is low even for him, because she did get her show canceled for she admitted to doing blackface. So to be and then the evidence is out there, which obviously shows that he's not doing his due diligence. He just wanted to go after the Black community. He might end up grifting over to the left or to Donald Trump. He might even buy some of those $400 shoes, but I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think about the tap dancing racket raccoon, Stephen A. Smith, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is so shameful.
People are mad at these Sephora kids for going into Sephora and doing blackface while making animal noises.
This lady has no shame.
So a woman that was at Sephora caught a group of teenagers and their mothers at Sephora to paint their faces black.
This is so shameful.
That woman who posted this video said, "I'm genuinely so disturbed and disgusted at what just happened," saying she was at Sephora taking a look around when a group of girls and their mothers went to the makeup section in Sephora to use samples for blackface while giggling and making animal noises. And when a Sephora worker went to confront them, they walked off and dismissed the worker. But after the woman recording all of this stopped filming, the mother in this video went to press her saying, "You need to delete this video now," concerned that the video might go out. This situation has people really upset, and people are saying they need to stop allowing kids into Sephora. People are also trying to find the mother on social media, and they're saying if the kids are old enough to go to Sephora, they should be old enough to know blackface is disrespectful. And what's even more concerning is the fact that the mother was okay letting her kids do all of this, making animal noises while painting their face black. People are mad at these Sephora kids for going into Sephora and doing blackface while making animal.
Teens got caught doing blackface at Sephora.
This is so shameful. Yeah. Like, this lady has no shame. Like, literally. Yeah. Like, this lady has no shame. Like, literally. This is so wild. This is so shameful. This is so shameful. Like,
This was in Sephora at the Prudence Center in Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay, so these little minions were in Sephora, which, I agree that I don't think children should be allowed in Sephora, and they should not be allowed in Ulta. They shouldn't be allowed to go in there touching, testers and product with their little dirty hands and, just in general. But this situation, I'm not shocked about it. I mean, how many years pass have we seen these humanoids doing blackface? I mean, to me, when they do it and they were said to do these monkey noises, I find them highly unintelligent. I find them, I think there's a level of mental retardation, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but I honestly think, because if you are so intelligent, if you are going to run around making monkey sounds, you do realize that monkeys are not like a black and brown color. That's just the color of hair. And a lot of people around the world have black and brown hair. So if you were to shave said hair off, you would see the skin underneath and what they actually look like. And then when you look at the face, it's definitely not like our face. Maybe you could say big eyes if they have big eyes, but they have very thin lips. Definitely doesn't fall into the black category. And they have bugs crawling in their hair, and you know how they sit and they pick them off of each other. Who does that sound like? It sounds like thin lipians. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like colorless people. Their hair is not quote unquote nappy. It's not. It's straight. And like I said, it has bugs crawling through it. So, I mean, when you do stuff like that, you make yourself look like a fool. And running around, first of all, that doesn't look like us. When you do that, it is offensive and racist and all that stuff, all the isms. But it looks like they picked up or took their own excrement and put it on their face. I'm sorry. That doesn't look like a black person. You look like you're insane. You look like you should be put in a mental institution. And maybe it's just a way to, because they did smear excrement in the Capitol when they raided it like the thugs they are, with that mindset. And then, there's been instances of them doing that, even in the hoarder houses. But this is something that they do. Okay, these weirdos, that type, that kind, those humanoids. And you saw the mother, which gave birth to little humanoids that are like her because they learned it from her. They have heard racist remarks, possibly, you know, epithets and everything else in the house with their parents. They teach them this. It's not offensive to me. It's weird. It's creepy because it's on the level of being obsessed with Black people. It is an obsession that they have. It's very, very weird and creepy to me. It is. It makes me uncomfortable. We live rent-free in your mind 24/7. Going in a Sephora to buy makeup or beauty products or perfume or whatever, and the first thing on your mind is to run to a tester with brown makeup, and anybody trying to say that these people or these girls, these little minions rather, they were at the wrong end of the makeup tester's line and they put on the wrong color. Are you serious? One swipe across your face or wherever you put it, neck, décolleté, wherever you put it, would have told you it's the wrong color. They did it on purpose. Their mother was having a laugh with them, and then they started looking stupid when they were recorded, and then the mother didn't want the recording out there. This is who you are. Don't be ashamed of it. Embrace it. Embrace it like you embrace 1776. This troglodyte and her little troglodyte minions are disgusting and weirdos. They watch Black people all the time. They listen to your commentary and your social. They are all over your social media platforms, listening to the music, trying to steal your steez, everything. It is an obsession for them. These mofos are in love, and that's where the hate comes from, because hate comes from love. They are so in love, and they hate themselves for it. They hate it with a passion, and they blame you for it. But I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think about the situation, and I'll see you in the next one.